Hello, hello, hello. Hmm? I've been hearing that YouTube has been having some technical difficulties, like it just keeping like buffering and acting weird and slow. I think it might have something to do with the whole TikTok thing, but that is just my theory, so I'll keep it to myself. But yeah, let's get right into some Animal Crossing. Hmm. Oh my god, these freaking villagers, bro. I thought that the tourists was gonna be cute, and I feel like at first they were, but now it's getting a little bit annoying and obnoxious because one, the mannequins scam. The mannequins are such a scam. If you really try to like put a fit on these tourist people, hideous. They come out looking absolutely ridiculous. Like, because you can't really pick out an outfit for every type of villager. And so if you try to put glasses on on some of them, it just looks crazy. So what I ended up doing was I literally just went back and put the freaking sweaters back up and just a hat, because I'm like, I'm not about to have these people on my island looking absolutely insane. Insane. And they don't wear pants, so the pants, the bottom option don't even really matter. And I've said this from day one that I do not like birds. I do not like birds. I do not like the birds in Animal Crossing. I do not like birds in real life. And this whole tourist element have introduced random birds appearing on my island at any given moment, and I hate it. I hate it so freaking much. I hate it. Hate it. But I wish there was like a way that you could just be like, no tourist or something, like just stay in the hotel. Because you can be in the hotel, I don't care. But just to be walking around my island and I'm about to crash out, bro. I'm not doing this. And then why the chicken with a hat on? Bro, I hate this so much because like I purposely do not want birds on my island, and I don't have any control over which animals or villager type is going to be on my island, and it's getting old. It's getting really old. But anyway, I will say that like my favorite part of the update so far, outside of the tourists, has been the um the hotel feature. I like one that we can craft stuff and kind of earn tickets that way. I also like just designing the hotel rooms themselves. It gives Happy Home Paradise, but I didn't really get into Happy Home Paradise when Happy Home Paradise was worth getting into. And so now I'm just trying to like speed run it. But it's really enjoyable. It's actually very relaxing. And so I'm going through Happy Home Paradise now so that I can get all the items so that I could then import all the items into my hotel room. And so that's what we're going to be doing a little bit of today, is like more Happy Home Paradise than Animal Crossing like 3.0 necessarily. But yeah, like I'm enjoying the update, but I do have a controversial opinion. Hi. My most controversial opinion would be I just don't think Islands are for me. I was gonna make a whole video on the topic, but I don't think it really matters that much. But while I fully understand the concept, the premise, the potential that Slumber Islands even have, personally, I don't really see a use case for them for me. But for other people, I can see how it could be one of the best, incredible, most like positive things ever. For me, would I just randomly go on the Slumber Island just to decorate? Probably not. If somebody invite me onto their Slumber Islands, would I go? Absolutely. But I am the type of person that my core Animal Crossing island is never done. It's never done. And so if I really wanted to decorate or design something, baby, I have plenty of work to do here. Nevergreen is a never ending work in progress. And so I just feel like the Slumber Island, while it's cute to like decorate and be with other people, it just doesn't give fun to me. Like I feel like I'm the type of person that likes quests or like things to focus on, whereas Slumber Islands are just kind of like a blank canvas, which to some that's like more of their speed, more their lane. But for me, I just feel like I picked this island for a reason. I picked Nevergreen for a reason. I got this green airport for a reason. I got payers for a reason. I got my starters for a reason. You know, like I'm like, I have a lot to do here on my core island, that just building a Slumber Island just to build it doesn't really feel like the best case use of time for me personally. But I see where I feel like I see where Slumber Islands are gonna go. And maybe once I do feel like I'm at a good spot with my island with Nevergreen, like I feel like okay, Nevergreen is functional, like I have all my villagers, I have everything pretty much how I want it set up, then maybe I will revisit Slumber Islands. But I just don't think that it's that exciting for me just yet. I feel like if, for instance, a lot of people right now are doing where they have their friends come on and they're doing like competitions of like who can design the best house or part of the island or whatever, like that type of competition type of thing. Cute, fun, amazing. No, I don't want facts, but thanks. I feel like if we can like if we could have had like 5 tailors on the Slumber Island and had like fashion competitions, like okay, everybody go into the tailors, pick an outfit out, come back out, and then we get to judge your outfits. That feels more of like a different experience than what I have currently on my already island of Animal Crossing. You know what I'm saying? Versus let's build another island that we've already built before. I don't know if that makes sense, but you just like if we could have like 5 nook crannies, like okay, go and spend 1,000 bells on the best things that you can find out of your nook cranny, and we'll come and see who has the best thing or who has the best items or what. Like if we could do something different with the Slumber Islands, then it would be like more appealing to me. But to go to another island just to terraform, I get it. I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum. I'm really am not. If Slumber Islands are the best thing since sliced bread for you, I am no one to like try to discourage you from going on your Slumber Islands. But for me, I just don't know if I will be going out of my way to get back to a Slumber Island unless I'm invited on one. Unless I'm invited on one and it's like, okay, I'm at somebody else's party, then great. Will I be hosting my own parties? I don't know. Maybe in the future, I'm not saying never, but right now I just feel like I have so much to do on my core island. And I feel like everything I could do on Nevergreen is everything I could do on a slumber island. So why would I do it on do it here? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe you don't disagree. Well, sorry. Maybe you do disagree. But that's just how I'm feeling. But I will say I have been enjoying the hotel. That said, I feel like a lot of people have not been enjoying the hotel because the hotel is very similar to Happy Home Paradise. And that's very valid. That's actually quite true. That there's very little difference between Paradise and the hotel because Nintendo loves to just recycle, reuse, repurpose their content. One thing about Nintendo, they are going to use the same coding that they've already established. Is it a cheap way out? Probably, but who am I? But that said, like I said before, I didn't really get into Happy Home Paradise when it was fresh out. And so I have a lot of catching up to do. So right now it feels new and fresh and like exciting and like, oh my God, it's so cute. And plus the items and things like that. And so I'm enjoying the hotel aspect of it, but I can see why some people's like, well, the update isn't worth it just for the hotel because I already did Happy Home Paradise. Valid. Sure. I get that. But for me, it's like I like that element of like being able to work towards something versus just going on a slumber island and just kind of like doing whatever, if that makes sense. What else have I been liking about the update? I do like the megaphone. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why, because it doesn't really serve a purpose. If I'm being honest, it doesn't really serve. It doesn't have a very good use case. I haven't even talked to Rossetti, bro. Let me get this over with because this man has been on my island since last week, but I have not talked to him because I know his dialogue is so long, and I'm just like I don't want to talk to him. But let's just get this over with while I talk to y'all. I like the megaphone. I like being able to yell at people. I love yelling. And so the megaphone just feels like I'm yelling across my house to my villagers. And I love that. It feels very wholesome. It feels natural to me. And so I love it. I probably will use it all the time for no reason whatsoever. What else? The mouse controls for decorating. I feel like while it's not a smooth transition because it does take some getting used to, them implementing the mouse functions for decorating I feel like was very smart, but I don't know if I will always use it just because we're so accustomed to how we already do it that it doesn't feel like a necessity necessarily. It doesn't feel like it's making life any easier, but I do like that it's there. I do like if I'm decorating my entire house or my living room or something like that, I could use some mouse controls and it'd be a little bit more seamless, but it doesn't feel necessarily like a need, especially because it costs money to get the mouse controls because you have to have the Switch 2. And so it's not worth getting a whole new system and paying for the update just to get the mouse controls. That's not worth it. But if you have the Switch 2, you have the mouse things, and you are willing to pay the $5 to upgrade to the Switch 2 version, it's nice. It's a good experience. It takes some getting used to. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm not gonna not say that. But it's really like seamless once you get into it. I also like sorry. I also like the bulk crafting feature. Now, why is my bushes no longer in bloom? What the heck? I like the bulk crafting feature. I feel like did we need a hotel to bring in bulk crafting? No. But I do like that the quality of life purpose of it is great. The only thing that I wish this update had that it doesn't, because I feel like Nintendo is playing us when it comes to the tailors in the shop, is a add to cart. There should be no reason, both for Nook's Cranny and the tailors, why we can't have a list of things that we want. If I'm picking out wallpaper and flooring, I shouldn't have to pay for it. Him ask me if there anything else over and over and over and over and over again. Just let me select the ones that I want, and then ask me if that's all I want, and let me check out. Like, there was one day recently, like maybe the day before yesterday or something, this week, like literally this week, the tailors were popping. I wanted everything in the tailors, every shoe in every color, every shirt in every color, every pants in every color. Do you know how long that takes? Do you know how long that freaking takes to get into your actual, like, it is such a painful experience to have to like make sure you wear every hat, shirt, pants, shoe, different colors so that it's not duplicated, but you have to go in and out. Like, it is painful. And I can see if they like max it out at like you can only add like 10 items to your cart. I will take that. I will take that. But at least give me something. But like not being able, like having to go back in and out, in and out, in and out of that freaking dressing room, ridiculous. Ridiculous. And so I feel like with this update, that should have been, hi Jay, hi. I'm just over here running my mouth about the 3.0 update. I should put in an order and I'll come. Okay. But yeah, that's the only thing that I feel like this update is truly missing, is an add to cart feature for the tailors and the shop. I feel like a lot of people was like, well, Nintendo didn't really have to give us anything. I don't think Nintendo is not giving us anything. Nintendo, I have a reason for this update, like whether it be for research purposes, to try to get us to play this game a little bit more, to gauge audience attention to animal, like they have a reason why this update is what it is. And so it's not just like, oh, let's just be nice and give the Animal Crossing lover people a little bit more. Like, that's not how major corporations work. There is something in it for them. And so I feel like with this update, it's not like we need to just be thankful we got it, because Nintendo is also benefiting from it. Like, I don't think we have to be like, well, let's just give them all the praise because we didn't have to have it in the first place. Please. They are getting their money's worth, I'm sure. They are paying their employees for their coding and their works. I am positive of it. Let me see here. I don't have any of this. I can make this really quick, but it's only 10 tickets. The other thing that I'm a little bit confused about, for the crafting things, sometimes it says like ×2 tickets and sometimes it doesn't. What does it mean when, like, how often does it like recalibrate? Because I did this, so I did the ×2 and then these 4 came up, but that was like a few days ago. And when I come back, it's still the same one. So when do they regenerate? Do you just have to like continuously do the same ones that they show you? Like, there's no like just refreshing it every day. I feel like it stays like that until you do those particular items, which I don't always love, because it's like, okay, well, I just want new items to submit. I don't want to submit those ones. But it's like you can't pass that point until you submit those items, if that makes sense. Or maybe I'm not understanding it right, but that's how I have been experiencing it, where it's like I need to submit these items before I could get new items. But correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, but yeah, I feel like Nintendo is definitely benefiting some kind of way from this update. And so I don't feel like we need to necessarily just be like, oh, Nintendo, thank you so much. Like, this was the nicest thing you ever done. But I do feel like for what it is, it's very much fine. It's fine. No more, no less. Like, it's not the best update ever. It's not the worst update ever. Did it do what Nintendo intended it to do? Probably, because I'm playing the game. I'm talking about the game. I have been obsessing over this game for over a month in preparation for this update. And so it's like I feel like they did that part of like just getting people back interested in it, if nothing else. And so yeah, I feel like overall I feel very positive about the update. I don't feel necessarily like it was a waste of time or a waste of effort, but I don't necessarily feel like it's gonna keep me playing Animal Crossing for years and years and years and years and years. You know what I'm saying? Like even, oops, oh, I think that was a sea bus though. Anyway, even tomorrow, like I kind of want to start playing Stardew Valley because I'm like, okay, well, now I know. Now it's no longer like interesting of like what Animal Crossing is gonna bring to the table. We already know what it's given. And so now I kind of want to be on to the next thing while playing Animal Crossing like casually. But now it's more like, okay, I'm gonna enjoy Animal Crossing like how I want to enjoy it, instead of like being anxious about what's to come and being like feeling like I need to be prepared for it and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think this update is going to have a long lasting effect. Ooh, a shark. But I do think that it got people excited for, can I see that? I do think it got people excited for the amount of time that it took to come out. And I feel like it's gonna be on everyone's radar for at least until I want to say the hype will probably die down around February. I can see people like switching gears and like moving on towards February and have that be that. And that's fair. I feel like for an update of this capacity, people being interested for, oh, thank you. Thanks for the cute big comment. Oh, I think do I have this one? Yeah, I have this one. Did I donate it? Oops. Let me see if I donated a hammerhead shark. Yes, I did. Cool. For an update this size, I feel like people being interested and intrigued with it and playing it often for like a month after it's been released is fair. I think people are gonna like their attention spans are gonna dwindle and like get a little bit bored because it is a very like mundane kind of game. And so yeah, I can already see people are like, okay, I'll play Animal Crossing when I play Animal Crossing. And I feel like, again, to my point with Slumber Islands, is like, they're great if someone is hosting a like competition or something like that, then it's fun. But it's like not everyone is doing that all the time. And there's nothing, oops, I hear a balloon. And there's no incentive to have people just like do those kind of parties all the time, if that makes sense. Like there's no like reward for hosting a party on the Slumber Island like there is with the hotels. Like you get more items, you get the games eventually and stuff like that. But the Slumber Islands, there's no reward to kind of go on and like host people and take the time to do it. And so I feel like even with that, I'm so mad that I didn't get this fossil, but I'm not about to get it now. And so even with that, it feels like a little bit like if you have a good group of friends, great. But if not, you're kind of shit out of luck. And so I don't know. I'm not trying to trash talk the update. I actually really and truly don't mind it because it just like made me realize that I do genuinely enjoy Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think it's one of the cutest games I've ever played. I think I'll be playing the game for not consistently. I don't think I'm gonna be like, okay, every day I have to like get my meshes in the bottle. Like I'm not gonna be like OD about it, but every now and then I know for a fact that I'm gonna want to come back and just play a little bit of Animal Crossing, you know. And so yeah, I feel like overall I don't feel like the update was necessarily a waste of time just because it had so much like build up, but I also don't feel like it needed all that build up if that makes sense. Oh, I forgot I had like a thing in my pocket. Oh, it's Marshall's. That makes sense because Marshall has been running around the island like a madman all day. Marshy, you left your notebook. I actually kind of wanted that notebook because I like to use it as decorations. And so I'm kind of mad that I'm gonna give it to him, but he needs it. Not the snow globe. Also, none of my villagers have been asking to move out. I haven't seen a single person ask to move out, and I feel like since the update. And so I have been wanting to go villager hunting so bad. I kind of wish I could have villager hunt today, but again, no one has asked to move out. And so, but I'm thinking once I can villager hunt, I just might go and get blue villagers. Now, here's the thing with that. I might transition into getting all blue villagers. However, Diana will not go anywhere. Marshall is not going anywhere. And Stitches is not going anywhere. Those three will remain on the island. Is that all of them? Diana, Marshall. Yeah, Diana, Marshall, and Stitches. They will not go anywhere. And I don't think that they will necessarily clash with other blue villagers because they kind of all have blue in them. Like Stitches has blue. He has a blue ear. Where is he? See, he has a blue arm, a blue ear. Marshall has blue inner ears, and Diana has blue features as well. And so I don't even think it'll be like off-putting that they will still be on the island once I get all of my blue villagers on there. But I also don't know which blue villagers I want. They have to pass the vibe check for sure. So like think Blue Bear. Blue Bear is cute. Do I want Blue Bear? Not necessarily, but like that's the vibe. I'm not gonna get just any and every blue villager, but cute ones. Ooh, a cooking recipe. Oh, I did not know you could do that. And I also still kind of want Judy, but I just don't know if Judy is worth getting, if I'm being honest. I've never had Judy on an island of mine, and so I would have to see. But if it's giving like I should just go the ooh golden dung beetle, a shell wand, and then a veggie crepe. Cute. Because my original idea for my villagers was people or villagers that was like more mystical, outwardly. So like Judy and like is it Muffin? Not Muffin. Who is it? Hold on. Judy and Muffy. Muffy was gonna be top of my list. But now I'm kind of really feeling the blue villager vibes. And so I kind of want to go on a villager hunt and just get blue villagers. But again, no one has likes to leave. Okay, what do I want to do now? Let me wrap some of these fossils and give these out. Let me see if I have some more wrapping paper in storage. Also, the fact that we can now craft from storage, game changer. Game changer. Game changer. I'll put this up as well. Oh, I need a freaking... I need a... I need a fishing rod. Okay, cool. I've already given Diana her gift for today because Nick's Cranny had a little makeup pouch in store today, and I gave that to her and she loved it. This is for you, partner. I also hate giving Marshall fossils because he calls me out on my shit every time. He's like, isn't this supposed to be for blathers? But I guess I'll collect them myself. Oh, cute. I feel like Stitches and I relationship is getting stronger because he's now giving me actual like furniture pieces type gifts and not clothing. And so I feel like we have made some improvement. Let's see who's in here. Welcome in, everyone. If you're in here, please let me know your thoughts on the 3.0 update. If you have any, good or bad, I would love to hear. But we're just in here playing some casual Animal Crossing. I'll probably get into some Happy Home Paradise at some point. And so if you're into that, stick around. I'm just doing some dailies at the moment. I keep wanting to like push my glasses back, but I don't even have my glasses on. Let me see. Okay, cool. I don't need them because I'm like literally right in front of the screen. But I feel like I keep wanting to do this and they're not on my face. I didn't have them on because my eyes were kind of tired. And so I didn't want to like put more weight on my face. I had a long day at work. I had a long week. I haven't streamed in a few days. The update came out and I just kind of got like, I didn't necessarily get overwhelmed, but like I was consuming a lot of the content than I was like actually playing it. And so I didn't feel like I had anything necessarily to like add or stream about, just because I felt like it was a lot of like content going on. And so I hadn't been streaming a lot, and plus I was like kind of busy, kind of felt sick at some point throughout the week. It was just a lot going on. It was just a lot going on. And so needless to say, this is like one of my first streams since the update came out. I streamed the update day. Nope, not even, because that was also another wild week. But I streamed during the actual update coming out. Then I might have streamed one more time, but I haven't streamed. See how he always calls me out on my shit. Fortunately, I'm a collector myself. Of course, my specialty is in shoes. Like, he never wants fossils. Marshall never wants fossils. Okay, boy. Okay. Ooh, a small silk cat. What is that? I'm gonna start making him the iron lamps, or the iron light, or whatever it's called, because I hate when he tells me that like he collects shoes. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is crazy. Also, guys, if you're new here, I am someone who does not like birds. Oh, I see it. I do not like birds. I don't like birds in real life. I don't like birds on Animal Crossing. I do not like birds. This update has brought about so many birds on my island. So many birds. And every time I freak out. I hate it. At first it was cute because I was getting good people in my hotels, but then it just switched. And I keep getting these ugly villagers and these birds walking around, and like, I don't like it. I think maybe Nintendo was like trying to not categorize villagers. You know how like we all be like uglies and like we want cute villagers and da 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 da. Maybe this is Nintendo way of being like, no, all of our villagers are worth being on your island, and so here you are. You're gonna have a little bit of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I get that, because like, let's not discriminate. But also, I am curating my island based off of my personal wants and likes and desires. And I literally have a phobia of birds. And now I'm forced to see them. And I have no control over it. I feel like we should at least get an option to like just say don't come out of the hotel. If you want to stay at the hotel, I'm not going to segregate and like not allow you to come to the hotel, but like, let's not walk around. Let's not walk around. Let's avoid each other. You don't see me, I don't see you. But I can't avoid you if you just over here lollygagging. How many more? I got 3. Who haven't I given a gift to today? I know Shino because she is cooking. I give one to Stitches, Diana, Marshall, Kiki. Where is Coach and where is Cat? Ozzy went back home. Let me go sell the rest of the stuff. Oh, maybe Coach is in. Oh, see? I really hate them. I really hate them. Hello, I'm a lurker playing while watching, but just want to ask, is your island aesthetic and what are your themes you've done? Thank you for lurking. Oh, and also Dolphin Boy 47. Hi. Thank you for coming in. Abby, Abby, first of all, thank you for lurking. And my island is fairly new. I started it a month before the update was to come out, and it's called Nevergreen. And so I went in there with the idea or the concept that like I wanted everything very foresty and very like woodsy, swampy, like just very like nature heavy. And so I'm still working on it. It's still like a work in progress. But it's no like actual like theme. It's just gonna be very foresty and very like earthy and like woodsy, if that makes sense. And then like a little bit of like parts of the island, like I want a garden, I want like little like park at some point, but like for the most part it's just gonna be woodsy. So no major theme. Can I visit your island? Not tonight, but I will be open to visiting you, people visiting my island probably at a later time, but not tonight. I just want to be chill tonight. um and I'm also someone who I abandon island themes all the time. I'm a very indecisive person. My island before this one, I started years ago. It was on my Switch Lite, and I wanted it to be like all pink theme. And so I picked out all pink furniture. I went to like hella treasure islands and like got all pink furniture and all pink pathing and whatever. It was gonna like just really ride out the all pink theme because pink is my favorite color. And I was like, perfect, like whatever. I got overwhelmed at how many pink items and pink things and shades of pinks that there were in the game. And so I completely abandoned ship and hadn't touched that island since around the time of the update because I went back to the island just to get more money and like more furniture pieces basically. That is always my favorite thing to do, natural forest types. I'm doing that now, but my daughter talked me into adding fairy core. It's actually a lot of fun for a change. Honestly, that is kind of the lines of Nevergreen. And so I was thinking, I wanted to be like very foresty, but like the villagers be like kind of like Twilight-y. So I wanted like Judy, I wanted Diana, I wanted the villagers that kind of look like they don't belong on a normal core island. I want them to be like a little outworldly, like mystical like type creatures to just be roaming around the island. And so I like that fairy core idea concept. That's gonna be very cute. Did I get the fishing rod? What did I get? Oh, I don't have money. I'm like, what happened? He told me I was broke. But I might can sell these shells for enough money. Abby, are you enjoying the update? Anything been catching your attention, or are you just kind of like playing Animal Crossing per usual? Oh wait, I need to sell first. Oh, I kind of want to keep the summer shells and the giant clams. The those have been coming up a lot in crafting. Perfect. Okay, cool. I don't know if I'm gonna go find Coach, and so we might just abandon this whole gift giving thing. Yes, it's actually a lot more enjoyable now, especially because of crafting. I haven't even gone to Summer Islands yet because I'm building and doing hotel work. Gotcha. I do think that like crafting has been like one of the best things to happen with the update. Being able to craft using things that's in your storage, like that quality of life change, top tier. Top tier. Like I can't even say that like I wish it would have happened sooner. I'm just glad it happened. I'm just glad that they finally did it. Because it has truly been like a game changing experience. The fact that you can collect materials and just like put it in your storage and don't have to worry about like having it on your person while you're doing stuff. I feel like I don't even need my pockets to be this big anymore because I don't need not this mosquito because I don't need to like constantly carry stuff around. Like part of it is like if you don't want all four like sections of your pockets and you just want to ride out with 2 or 3, you probably could do that now and be pretty well off. Like I don't think you need that much storage anymore because everything could just be in your pockets. And if you have like a shed, life is even more easier. All right, let's go. Bye, Rossetti. Let's go to work. I think that's everything. The only other quality of life update that I am patiently waiting for, I don't know if it's going to happen for New Horizons, but I just hope at some point in the Animal Crossing experience that this is on the forefront of Nintendo's mind, is being able to add to cart for the tailors. Honestly, the tailors and the shops, you should be able to just add to cart. I should be able to place all 3 items that's on display in Nook's Cranny into a cart and then ask Tommy and Timmy to check out. I should be able to go into the little cabinet, pick several flooring, several wallpapers, and then be able to check out. I don't know why I have to do it separately every single time. It's exhausting. And for someone who checks that first every time, every day, and have to like buy everything individually, that's my biggest pet peeve for Animal Crossing. It always has been, and it will be until they fix it. I just don't know why this is not on somebody's radar, and I don't know what they're doing about it. But I just feel like that is going to be, and maybe it's not priority because it doesn't really affect how you play the game in a way. But it's like this needs to be a priority. It needs to be on someone's top 10 list and not number 10. Ooh, is this Leaf? I can do Leaf. Ooh, we have Hazel. I forget her name. But why is Leaf here? Speaking of blue villagers, even though he's a bird, why is Leaf here? And this kid is cool. What's his name? Gabby. I can't go back and forth in the dressing room to get all the colors I want. I go in once and I'm out. See, I wish I could be like that. I wish I could be like that. I was just saying earlier in the stream that like one day this week, my Able sisters were popping. Like I wanted everything. And I'm fairly new to this island, and so I don't have that many clothing options as is. And so whenever my tailors is popping, like I feel like I need to get everything so that I just have like a variety. I wanted everything. I wanted all the pants, all the shirts, all the shoes, and in every color baby, I was in there for at least 30 minutes because it's like, what else am I gonna do? I want all this stuff. It's not guaranteed that it's gonna be here tomorrow. And so it just needs to be a better system. It just needs to be a better system. Ooh. Ooh, this bed is sexy. What is this? A cool bed. That makes sense. Oh, I can buy it now, but I'll pass. Let's work some first. Oh, why is this table so expensive? I feel like I have a face, but maybe I got the bigger one. Oh, I do like this water picture. Again, I'll come back for all of this. Do anyone know what the chocolate is for on Happy Home Paradise? I know you can't see it because of my face where it's placed, but is there like a benefit to getting the souvenir chocolates? I've never purchased them because I don't really know what they're intended. Like, do you just put them out? Do you eat them? Do they give you point? Like, is it just like souvenir chocolate? Like what is the souvenir chocolate? Oh, you can give to one of your villagers and they will come to Happy Home for you to do a vacation. Wait, that is so cute. I always wondered with the chocolate, like I was like, there has to be a reason these chocolates are here, but I guess they explained it once I buy them, but I never have purchased any of them. That is so cute. Ooh, we get new uniforms. Okay, these plants are crazy. What is this, child? Not the python print. Ooh, I like that. I might just stick to my white shorts because all those other pants were kind of ugly. Hi, Robert. You play Animal Crossing all the time? Nice. Oh, wow. I like this little satchel bag. That's very cute. Wow. That's very cute. Oh, and these school bags? I think I'm gonna do a school bag. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I too play Animal Crossing quite a bit, especially now since the update. I check in at least once a day and play for a few hours. But prior to the update, I will admit that I hadn't played Animal Crossing in years. What do you want? I want a place where I can work on my piano playing. I don't know what you want, but I know I ain't doing it. Why is Leaf here? Okay, so Leaf don't want a house. Oh. Y'all, I did the school, but don't judge my school. It's a work in progress. I just submitted it because I couldn't play longer, but it's not done yet. So don't judge my school. Not Olivia sleeping. Apple is so cute in the back here. If you plant a white tulip next to a red tulip, what color tulip you looking? Pink. I love when I get good grades. Your school is better than mine. Really? I don't have anything on the walls. Like it's such like a bland school. I really want to work on it. I also wasn't in the headspace to like do the school when they told me to do the school. I thought I was gonna come in and do another house, but I was kind of forced to do the school. And so it is what it is. I'll come back and like redecorate when I feel like it. I feel like the facilities for me are a bit tricky because it's like I don't really have inspiration. I haven't been to school in years. And so like I don't know where I will like source info from. And so once I feel like I know what I want the school to look like, then I'll come back to it. I can use hybrid flowers now. Using lots of plants can bring some color to my client's yard. Cute. Drawing cartoons, Asian resort. Who did I want to do? I thought it was someone else. A DIY. Let's do Gabby. I need to invite Stitches with the chocolates because his house would be so cute. Okay, that's not good items. Now, I have been doing this very randomly. There's no rhyme or reason as to why I have put certain people certain places. And I don't think there's going to be one for him either. Oh, this is Bear. Oh, this is kind of cute. Let's put him here. That seems fine. Oh, this is adorable. I wonder if I should finish the pathing with the bricks. Can I go down here? Yeah. Mm, now I don't know if I want everything brick, but let's. Maybe I do. I should also do the house before I finish all this. Okay, I kind of don't hate that. Hmm, kind of don't like the house. I like that. I like that. Cute, cute, cute. Oops. Okay. Oh, you can now select type of flowers from the plants category. Okay, great. Then I want to do fencing. They have country fencing at the bottom, but this one look? Oops. I don't know if I love that. Let's see about the log one. Oh, I'll have to take it off. I don't know if I like that either. Oh, they do have brick fencing. Is that? Oops. Okay, I kind of don't hate that. I know there's a lot of brick going on. Maybe I'll do the fence for the back wall, and then on the sides I do the log fence. Wait. Hello? Not feeling that, not feeling that, not feeling that. Shoot. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. Let me see how the vertical boards look. Oh, I kind of like the vertical boards. Maybe on the sides I would do the vertical boards. And then to the front, I would do the log. Oops, what happened here? I feel like I want the log everywhere. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. Oops. Oh, I could put some down there. I'll keep it like that. Okay, perfect. Oh, this is kind of cute. A street piano? Oh, that is so cute. I could put like recycled or like outside instruments out there for him. I love that. Hello? I don't know if I need two, but I do like that one. That's cute. I don't know what I'll use it for though. Hmm. I like that, but I don't know what I will use it for. Ooh. Oh man. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, there we go. There we go. Not the bags of trash. This will be cute. Mesh is the vibe. I just feel like I never have good outside stuff or stuff that makes sense for outside. Don't want this. on the side. No. Hello? Do, 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 do. I feel like the fencing is throwing everything off. I don't like how that blocks the house. Maybe- Okay. Oh, I like that there. I actually kind of want another one of these. Okay, okay, okay. And then I want a table that makes sense. Hmm. Hmm, hmm. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Yes, make sure you like and subscribe if you are enjoying the chill vibes. I know that table might not look aesthetic, but I just need something to put decorations on. And by decoration, I mean food. Let's do a picture. Let's do. Oh, let's put the violin out there too, in case he's feeling snazzy. Actually, I'm gonna put the apple pie. Okay. Is this like where he puts all his instruments? Well, I have a stack of books here. Oh my god, I feel like the fencing is really throwing off the tiles because I can't put stuff where I really want them to go. And it's very annoying. Yeah, I might have to get rid of this fencing. Oops. What the heck? I still can't put this where I want it. Okay, cool. I can deal with that. I can live with this. I don't really love the picture though. if I'm being honest. I think we can put exactly. No, I don't think I can. Oh, there's fishies. I don't think I can plant any trees because I don't have any grass showing. Yeah. All right. I think that is about it for the outside. Oh, this is really pretty. Ooh. All right. I know this looks like a clutter, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Ouch. Actually, I want to put one piece of fencing. Oops. Here. Do I want to change anything? No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I feel like it looks very homey. Like it gives like you legit live here. Like you got your baseball bat and your glove just outside because you don't want it inside. It gives like very like neighborhood sort of like regular house. Like I don't know if that, how that makes sense. Like you got your outside iron benches. Hello, girl, get up. Got a little table for some snacks. He's a musician, so you got his little outside instruments, books for reading. Like it just gets very realistic, and that's the vibe that we're gonna continue. Especially because it's like this area just seems very like neighborhoody. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm vibing with it. I do feel like this vase is a little overkill. I actually think I'm gonna switch out that for that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I needed both. We're gonna put this here. Okay, I like that. I like that. La 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 la. Let me see about the fish before we go inside. Because why is there fish? Oh my god, the fact that this bowl is scraping because it's brick. I love this game. I don't love the goldfish. I'm gonna go back to the pot. Where was that? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, I feel good about the outside. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks everybody who's in here for the lurk, the watch, the vibes. Oops. If you're enjoying yourself, please, oh my god. Please be sure to like the live and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Okay, that's gonna get on my nerves. Oh, I can make his room bigger. Do I want to do that? Let's do 8 by 8. Let's see what that gives. Okay, I want to move that because I don't want to hear it. But I always like to start with the wallpaper and the flooring because that's how I get the vibes. That's how I get the sense. He do not want freaking curtains. That's hideous. Maybe as a accent wall. Maybe. Okay, I could do this one. I can do that. But we're not about to have curtains, my boy. Curtains? No, we're not doing that. Okay, how does that look? That's not too bad. Kinda hate that a lot. No. Oh, that's kind of nice because I might do that because the reddish in the brick kind of goes with the reddish in this wallpaper. But let's see what flooring we have. Oh, we have this flooring. That's too matchy. I actually didn't want this room to be so dark. Oh, that's kind of nice. But everything that he wants is like, why is he nodding his head so hard? Everything he wants is so dark, but I don't want it to be dark. So I think I'm gonna go with this flooring. Yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of like that. And then what rugs are they giving us? No, we're not doing this. That's ugly. I feel like that ties the room together. Let's put this here. Also, if they don't like request a bed, I don't always give them one because I don't have the best bed options. Oh, I like this. How does this gray look? Oh, I kind of like this gray a lot on the rug. That's actually very cute. I like that a lot. But I think for Gabby, I might put a bed. I might do this bed. And I think I'm just gonna have it here. Oops. Okay, I'm actually not mad at that. Do I still have access to that petition? Okay, I kind of like that. But let me see how the shells will look actually. Hello? Why do I kind of not hate that? Is that awkward? I feel like it's cute because it like hides the bed from the living room area. It's not a eyesore. I think I'm feeling. I think I'm gonna keep it. And then, is there any rugs that can go under the bed? Perfect. That's probably a better one. Let's see here. I hate that. Yes, there is. Stop being dramatic. Okay, let me do the small one. Okay, maybe I do the small one so that they're not touching and so that it doesn't feel like, you know what I mean? Too much. Oops. Maybe I should use a medium. They're gonna touch anyway. Maybe I do the medium. Oops. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna tuck it all the way under and then I'm gonna add a plant. Matter of fact, do I want to add this or do I want to add a plant? No, I don't want that. We like that, we like that. But I actually think a small table would be cuter. Oh, what about her? Ooh, ooh la la. And then we can put something cute on top. Ooh, I love this lamp. Okay, I like that. I like that so far. Okay, and so I just always feel like the tables that's supposed to go in front of the couch are just either too small or too big. Actually, what other colors do you have this in? Oh, I like this better. Even though it's kind of tall. I just think it's a little bit more interesting looking. Okay. Okay. Also, do I want this rug centered? And do I want this? I'm obsessed with this couch. Ooh, I like this orientation way better. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna put the ugly flower record player, even though I don't really like it because he's a music guy, and I just feel like every time I put it in here, he gets excited. I don't love it, and I wish I could turn it off. Maybe I can. Can I turn this off? Hello? I guess not. And so I'm gonna keep it. And I'm putting the table not directly in front of the couches because when they go to view the room, they could never sit on the, what I've learned is that if I put the table, the center console table, whatever you want to call it, too close to the couches, they can't sit on them. And then I can't take a good picture because they're not sitting. And so I kind of like put it off centered just so they can get around it easier so that they can actually sit in the actual table. And then over here, I think I'm gonna put that fire thing. I know it's kind of awkward because it's on the carpet, but I think it'll be fine. Or should I put it over here? Or should I actually do a fireplace? Oh, that's cute. That's actually really cute. Okay, so what should go here? A cello. I'm vibing with that. I'm vibing with that. The music stand. And put this here. Let me see if there's a rug that can go. Ooh, perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed underneath the piano. All right, all right. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. And then over here, I feel like I can put like food or something. Like either a kitchenette or just a table. Oh, what's this? What table do I want though? When y'all do y'all happy home paradise rooms, do y'all make sure that they all are functional? Or do you just kind of do what you want and don't really stress about it? Because mines have never, I've never done a bathroom in any of mine. I know I have the option to make the rooms bigger so that I can do bathrooms and stuff like that. But I just feel like that's doing a lot. Okay, Gabby, don't be over here stretching like I'm wasting your time. But I've never included a bathroom, and I've seldomly included like kitchenettes and stuff like that. It's usually just like a living room area. Let me see what I can add over here. There's a kitchen island. I don't know if I love that. Don't know if I love that, but what else should I put in the room? Maybe I'll do that Nordic table. Oh, wood chairs. Okay. Scratch all of it. How does this look? That's not terrible. Okay, this area is stressing me out, so I'm gonna move on for now. And I know on top of the fireplace I want a TV, so I'm gonna do that. Here we go. Yeah, girl, you get your own TV. And then I don't know if I could put stuff over here. If so, I'm going to put this thing. I don't even know what this is. I think it's like a timer for musicians and stuff like that. This beeping is going to get on my nerves. Okay, I'm gonna save that for last because I do not want to hear that thing beep over and over again. Put that there. And then what do I want on this wall? Oh. That's nice. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Let's go to the ceiling and see if that brings anything together. Definitely a chandelier. Okay, fluorescent light can maybe go over the bed. I do like these. Oh, maybe. What does it say? Should we drape? Maybe let's drape against this wall. Okay, I don't hate that. And then should I put these here? The heck? Oh, I can't even go right there. Well, I like that one there. I low-key feel like the chandelier is doing a lot. Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that. Okay, the drapes are kind of throwing me off. I might get rid of the drapes. They're doing a lot. Mm-hmm. Oops, I didn't mean that. Okay. I'm not gonna fuss with this too much. I just need to add a few more things. Okay, this is annoying. Okay, that's fine. That'll do, that'll do. Unless there's another chair option. Oh, wait. No, the chairs are usually too bulky for me. Like, yeah, I'll just stick with this. Yeah. I don't hate that. I was actually looking for something to put over here, but I think I might just leave that like that. Okay. Will a small shelf fit here? Oops. I don't love the bookshelf there, but I might leave it just to fill in that space. I just feel like it's... Would this work? Yeah, that's too thick. Too wide. Yeah, I think I might just go with the bookshelf. Hi there, Terrell. Hi, hi. I like for my rooms to look just like a tad bit cluttered. Like not like disorganized. We are feeling great tonight. We are feeling good. We're just doing some happy home paradise, chilling, low stakes, low vibes. We was talking about the update earlier, and so we just got into some happy home paradise, chill vibes, some decorating. How about yourself? I'll do that. I gotta remember to put that thing back. I'll do tea. I'll do scones. Well, I did enjoy SmackDown on USA Network. Go Home Slow called Saturday Night main event for Canada. It was good. Oh, nice. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm gonna put this back here like he got takeout. Then, oops. The scones. And then I'll put the tea here. And then I'm gonna put back this freaking thing before I forget and get deducted points. Nice, nice. Thanks for hopping in. I'm glad you're having a good evening. Okay, y'all might call me crazy, but before I submit this room, I am going to look for I'm so glad I did that. Wait, do we like this wallpaper better? I just feel like the room was looking so dark. Do we like this wallpaper better? I kind of like it better. Or maybe this one? I might go with that one, honestly. Just kidding, never mind. Now that I look at it, it doesn't look that great. How about this? Not loving that either. How about this? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna follow our first minds and stick with this wallpaper. Okay, I think this is pretty good. I'm happy with this. I am happy with this. I feel like I know this back wall doesn't have the most on it, and honestly, I might even take this off because it's kind of awkward. I know it's like right. Let me see. Is there anything that we'll want to put? What is this? Oh. I think I'm gonna just leave this back wall bare because it's already the exit wall. But what I might do is put these light fixtures over here to kind of draw the eye back there. Yeah, I like that. All right, I'm happy with this. I wonder what happens if like you forget one of the things that they like ask for. I haven't done it yet, and maybe I will just to see what happens. Do they just like say, wait a minute? I wonder if you get paid less. I also would have put a grand piano here, but he only wanted the small one. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's good. Ooh, I didn't know if I was gonna continue to make 9,000 because after the school, she paid me 9,000 Poki, and so I didn't know if the 9,000 was just for facilities or if that was just like my increased pay. But look like it's my increased pay. Girl, we are done. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of shopping. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I already have one of these tables, and so I don't think I need another one. I think I could customize the one that I have, and so I'm just leave that there. But I think we are done. Let's go and see if Gabby is out on the beach, because if they're on the beach, what I've learned is that they give you a gift for doing their vacation home. And then they stay on the beach in case you want to revisit. But I'm not seeing anyone. Usually they come back like either the next day or something. Oh look, it's Lionel. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Gabby is not there yet, but I'm sure they'll be there the next time I come here. But thank you all to everybody who was in here, either just lurking, listening to me talk, listen to me game plan these rooms, complain about this 3.0 update, and just say my thoughts about it. But I think I am actually going to wrap up the stream here. I do these streams as often as I can. I do have a 9 to 5, and so this is not my main gig whatsoever, but I try to come on as often as I can. I don't have a schedule as of yet, but typically around the evening times, around 8 o'clock, I try to pop on and play a little bit of Animal Crossing, as well as any other game that I'm into. And so if you enjoyed and it's into that kind of gameplay, then please be sure to like this live as well as the channel and subscribe if you have not already. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday evening, and thank you so much for even taking the time to spend at least 5 seconds with me tonight. And so everybody be safe and have a good evening.